Hi, this is Jim Brickell of Ed Learn Ford. Congratulations on the purchase of your new Ford Ranger XLT. With physical distance rules in effect, it's kind of hard for me to be in the vehicle and show you where everything is, so I wanted to take this opportunity to familiarize you with where all the controls are. On the driver's door, we have our power windows for front and back, and the driver is an express down. One touch goes all the way, and back up also in one motion. Also on the door, you have your power locks, turning in your headlamps, and if you put them to the automatic setting, they'll go on when it gets dark and shut off when you shut off the engine. Up above, we have our mirror controls. So flip the switch to which mirror you want and then use the arrows to move in the appropriate direction. To the left-hand side of the steering column, there is a release that allows you to go up and down as well as in and out, and then lock it in position. Now, the driver can customize what information is shown. So right now it indicates a menu and trip 1, trip 2, and fuel economy. With the 5-way buttons on the left-hand side of the steering column, you can pick and choose what information is showing. So as I hit the OK, it brings us to a speedometer, a digital speedometer, distance to empty as you go down, trip odometer, trip timer, average fuel economy, a group shot of several items at the same time, so you can pick and choose what information is right for you. As you go back to the left, trip 2 is the same items, but you can reset them individually from the trip 1. Under your fuel economy, you've got distance to empty and an instantaneous fuel economy and an average fuel economy. Once again, it's all about the information that's important to you. As you go down, there's truck info and driver assist. Your blind spot monitoring is on. Cross traffic alert for when you're backing out of a parking spot. It notifies you if a vehicle is approaching from the left or the right. And driver alert. You can turn them on or off. And driver alerts. If you're driving erratically, the vehicle can tell you you might want to take a rest, grab a coffee. And as you go down, you've got your lane keeping, your pre-collision, your rear park aid. So all of those are nice and easy to access using the 5-way on the left-hand side of the steering column. Under your settings, you've got your vehicle, your MyKey, where you can set one key for a beginner driver. It can limit the top end speed and stereo volume. And under display, you can choose whether it's in miles or kilometers, temperature, Celsius or Fahrenheit. So once again, you can totally customize the vehicle to what's important to you. Now, below the 5-way is your controls for cruise control, on and off. Once you've activated the cruise control, if you want to go up by 1 mile per hour, you go set plus. Set minus would go down 1 mile per hour. Cancel, self-explanatory, and resume. If you've tapped on the brakes, it still holds the speed in memory, and then when you hit resume, it would go back up there. On the right-hand side of the steering wheel, answer and hang up on a phone call, mute, and your voice activation, home screen, and settings. Above that, we have our stereo, volume up and down, seek to the presets, and change the media. Now a demonstration of voice activation. Push this button. FM 105.7.
Tuning to FM 105.7.
So with my voice, I was able to turn on the radio, and then the volume control can be from right down here. or on the steering column, whichever you prefer. Now, your screen is also customizable and shows what you want it to show. The little house up in the corner is the home screen, so it shows the radio station, it shows your compass, and that you can add a device. Across the bottom, we have audio. Now it's saying you can choose your source, the station, and by sources, we've got our AM, FM, and our Sirius satellite radio, which is free for 6 months. When you're in Sirius, you have a direct tune and you also have a channel guide. So you can choose if you want pop, dance, electric, country, etc. And within the country section, there are several stations to choose from. So it's very easy to get around there. If you wanted to lock in one of your stations, buttons across here, tap and hold. Once it beeps, that one is now locked in. So it's part of your presets. Next section is your climate. Left and right of the vehicle both can be individually controlled. So you can go up or down, where the air is flowing, and then your fan speed, and of course air conditioning or no. With phone, you would tap to add a phone, go to your Bluetooth settings, let your phone be discoverable, and pair them. Once you have paired a device, then you would be able to use the Ford Pass app and activate it to your truck. And then you can also search for mobile apps on your phone using the touchpad. With settings, it gives you a variety of choices for sound, clock, Bluetooth, phone, and it also gives you the ability to scroll across. Ford Pass Connect is the app for your phone, and voice control tells you things you can say, how to set the vehicle up in valet mode, which blocks out your phone settings when you have to leave your keys with the guy in the red jacket. And anytime you want, you can hit the little house, and that takes us back to our main screen. As we go down from the screen, we've got our four-way flashers, and then the traditional controls. So your volume, temperature plus and minus, your fan speed, your air conditioning, your settings, and then a regular knob for tuning the radio. Between the seats, where you shift from two-wheel drive to four-wheel drive, the auto stop start feature and the override of that, your traction control system and how you can override that, and your gear shift. Regular ones are here, but in the S, that's a sport mode. On the side of the shifter, you've got a plus and minus, so you can shift gears manually without a clutch. So, I hope you enjoy your new truck. Hope this video is helpful for you, and if you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact me at any time. That's Jim Brickell, Ed Learn Ford. Thank you, and have a great day.